Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for April 17, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, tensions are rising between Pope Leo and President Trump over their differing views on global issues. The Pope has been vocal about his concerns regarding climate change, immigration, and social justice, which has put him at odds with the president's policies. We'll be keeping a close eye on this developing story and its potential implications for international relations. Secondly, in Hungary, newly elected Prime Minister Péter Magyar has announced plans to suspend the country's state-funded propaganda machine. This move is expected to have far-reaching consequences for various think tanks and individuals across Europe who have received funding from the Fidesz party.
You, Walter, and then shall know it's right now. Firstly, in the realm of business, we're seeing a potential crisis unfold as gas prices rise due to the ongoing conflict with Iran. The economic fallout is becoming increasingly evident, and this could have implications for the 2024 midterm elections. Secondly, in immigration news, the U.S. House of Representatives has passed a bill aimed at extending protections for Haitian migrants living in the United States through 2025. This decision comes as a response to concerns over the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Haiti, and while it's seen as a victory by advocates for immigrant rights, its future in the Senate remains uncertain.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, let's take a look at the markets. Asian stocks dipped on Friday as investors awaited progress on extending the U.S.-Iran ceasefire. The MSCI Asia-Pacific Index dropped 0.2%, snapping a three-day rally. Meanwhile, in the U.S., Wall Street gauges closed at an all-time high for a second consecutive day. In other news, we have two significant IPO developments. Arrowhand Financial Services is gearing up for a massive Rs 1,800 crore IPO, while a clutch of logistics companies, including Skyways Air Services and CJ Darkle Logistics, have filed their draft red herring prospectuses with SEBI, indicating a fresh IPO cycle in the sector.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, NASA's Artemis program has made significant strides in its mission to return humans to the moon's south pole. This historic endeavor will not only expand our knowledge of the lunar environment but also pave the way for future human missions to Mars. The success of the Artemis program is a testament to human ingenuity and dedication. Secondly, stargazers are in for a treat with the Lyrid meteor shower, which peaks on April 22nd. As Earth passes through the trail of debris left behind by the comet K-1861 G1, we're treated to a mesmerizing display of shooting stars. This phenomenon reminds us of the awe-inspiring beauty and complexity of the universe.
Thank you, Carl. Firstly, Real Madrid's disappointing exit from the Champions League has led to severe scrutiny, with club president Florentino Perez labeling the season as a true failure. The team's underperformance and questionable recruitment strategy have raised concerns about the club's management and planning. In other news, the San Diego Padres are looking to extend their winning streak to 8 games as they face off against the Seattle Mariners, while the Colorado Avalanche aim to finish strong in their final regular season game against the Seattle Kraken.
Thank you, Howard. First, a tragic incident in Virginia where former Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax and his wife Serena were found dead in an apparent murder-suicide. This devastating event has sent shockwaves through the community, and our thoughts are with their teenage children who were at home when the incident occurred. In other news, we're following a story out of Italy, where a group of artisans is working to preserve traditional crafts and skills that are in danger of being lost. From woodworking to weaving, these dedicated individuals are ensuring that the country's rich cultural heritage is passed down to future generations. Lastly, comedian Dave Chappelle has been speaking out about his feelings on being associated with anti-trans jokes and policies.
Like you, Charles. Let's get you caught up on all the juicy gossip and news from the world of entertainment. First off, we've got the drama-filled saga of the Beckham family. No, wait, just kidding. We're talking about Madonna, the queen of pop, who's back with a sequel to her iconic album Confessions on a Dance Floor. And let me tell you, she's bringing the heat, not just with her music but with her typography game too. That's right, folks, all caps Helvetica is where it's at. But before we dive into Madonna's latest move, let's talk about Jason Blum, the mastermind behind Blumhouse Productions. He's weighing in on the impact of AI on the entertainment industry. And trust me when I say, human creativity is still safe, for now. No robots taking over Hollywood just yet.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we looked at the emotional story of Timmy, a humpback whale stranded on a sandbank in the Baltic Sea. Despite initial predictions of a bleak outcome, a private rescue effort is underway, and the whale is showing signs of life. This tale not only showcases the importance of conservation efforts, but also demonstrates the deep emotional connection we form with animals. In another story, we followed the dramatic 9-day search for Nuku, a 2-year-old wolf who escaped from a zoo in South Korea. The successful capture and safe return of Nuku to the zoo have sparked important discussions about animal welfare, zoo security, and conservation efforts. This incident serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by zoos in balancing animal welfare with public safety. Lastly, we touched on a broader story that highlights the importance of responsible human actions in preserving the natural world. These stories collectively remind us of our responsibility to protect and preserve the incredible planet we inhabit. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Atanacha for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.